All right, I think YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook are all online now. Hopefully you guys can't hear what's coming out of my headset. I think everything is set up properly. And we can put chat over here. Yep, that'll work. See, I need my alert box on. I'll put that right there. Let's test the widget. That looks good. Lornanic 1988. Thank you so much for the follow. Very much appreciated. Today we're going to be working on the studio a little bit. I added some fireworks now that it's outdoors, and I adjusted the outdoor environment so that you can see some nice fireworks in the background, but I need to set it so that we can turn them on or off because it sounds really cool, but I don't want the sound to be going all the time. Throw a slipper at your brother for a follow back. All right. Oh, after I finish the stream, I'll follow you back. That's funny. "1988, same year I was born too." Stream quality looks good. Hopefully it stays that way. There it is. So let's turn off real time and see what performance is like as a standalone game. Ooh, this may or may not work because I'm using my camera already for Streamlabs. So we shall see. Yeah. I got some fireworks. Looks really cool now. Let's go ahead and fix the camera. It shouldn't be too difficult. Oh, can I not use Epoch Cam for if I'm using it in another device? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, I could use another camera. I can use this one. That is pretty close to being seamless, I guess. Yeah, it's not too bad. I don't think we'll notice it too much. There's a little bit on each side, but that should be all right. All right, let's check this. 720, that's good. And let's try it again. And the first few seconds will be a little laggy, and then it will jump up to regular speed. And you can now see that I'm in the studio, albeit on a slightly lower quality camera. I'm used to using my phone as a camera, which has a really nice camera, as you could see with the stream, but what you're seeing in the studio is my webcam, so it's not as nice, but I mean, it works. It gets the job done. And then the screens, oops, wrong monitor. I can unplug this over here, and then turn this on, and then we can get, so yeah, we still got our fireworks going on up there. Looks really nice. I'm proud of those. I didn't make them, but I think they look cool in the studio like this. So then I think my game capture should work. Let's unplug and plug back in. Tried and true. Let's turn this off. And turn it back on. So yeah, the speed runs a lot better now, as you can see. I don't have a Series X, no. I have a PS5, and then for the Xbox games, I use my PC. I'd like to have a Series X, though. It's a great system. So that's not loading right away. Let me see. Game capture. Oh, it's because I have HTCP on the PS5. So I'm going to unplug this, plug it into my screen. All right, so what I'm doing right now is I'm switching to the PS5 on an external monitor, not in my game capture, because I need to turn off HTCP in the settings in order for it to work on a game capture, because it's protected and won't work like that. So I have to go in and set that up real quick. Here from the YouTube Xbox dual monitor video. Oh, nice. What's up? I can guess your question, but go ahead. My battery is low on my controller. I barely started using it. Plug it in. ASAP X Rebel, happy to answer your question. Okay, screen and video. Not there. System, HDMI, HTCP off. Okay, that should work. All right. And that should pop up. All right, so if I get a hold of a Series X and I do a video for it, unfortunately, the Series X and PS5 don't have the video input to do what I did in the video, but you can do the same effect with a game capture device like what I'm using. Tanuki TV, hello, hello. Thank you so much, Christian, for dropping by. Very much appreciated. But yeah, it won't work directly without a game capture device, but if you get a game capture device, you can achieve the exact same effect. So that should work for you. So now I'm going to restart my console, and then I should be able to access it from within my studio if all goes well. Let me make sure it works in game capture. What brings you here, Tanuki? There we go. Every time I hear Tanuki TV, I remember the headache and crazy process you went through to get the name. That was interesting. You handled that like a champ, though. You're like, no, it's mine. I'll take it. All right. No streaming file, true. I know you've been on a roll lately. Like, well, not lately, obviously, for more than a year you've been doing that, but it's crazy. A few years now, right? You got that streaming record. You should be getting way, way more recognition for that. Why is my game capture device not working? What is happening here? Did I break it? Okay, so this is plugged in. I'm going to, yeah, that's plugged in. Okay, I want to plug this in. Whoa, things are happening. 3 years and 2 months. Yeah, I thought so. Like, I feel like I want to say it was just a year because I saw that 365 a while back, but you've been going, you hit 1,000 already. It's crazy. All right, so my USB port's messing up. I'll be right back. So I seen a comment saying that you can still do it with a game capture card. Is it still as simple? It when it works, and it's gonna work great. But obviously, my USB 3 is giving me some issues real quick, and I have to switch it out. But yes, it is pretty simple once you get it started. I could actually show you once I unplug this. I'll be right back. There we go. So yeah, now we have our game connected. I could even turn on audio if I wanted to, and have audio from. Let me turn on my controller, so I can have audio from that. Let me turn it on for streaming. I realize I have that off. Yeah, so it's right there, and you can hide the sidebar, and it's like you're playing PS5 on your screen. This works with the Series X. It works with any game console you want. And then switching back to your PC is as easy as making it a window again, or minimizing it, or closing it, however you like. I think it's great. Instant game view is really good for streaming, but it does have a HDMI throughput, so that if you're playing a game that you require absolutely no lag, then you can use the HDMI throughput and get nearly zero latency between them, as opposed to the game view, which might be, a millisecond latency or something. Don't quote me on that. It might be more, might be less, but it feels very fluid. Right, and that should have. Let's see. Unfortunate. But yeah, the game capture devices make everything great. I mean, if you want it on screen, switch between PC and Xbox, it works really quick. Yeah, it just works like a tab, like a different window, and you could minimize it or load it up whenever. Just like that. It's a little expensive, Yeah, you don't have to stream it. It'll just show you what should be on the screen on your computer. You can if you want though. It's like 150 bucks for the HD60. There's some more expensive ones and some cheaper ones, but the HD60S is the one I use, and it does 1080p, 60 frames a second. Works great. I like it. How can I show you? I can actually unplug it. Looks like that. Ew, it's dirty. There's like, it's been sitting behind my computer rig for a while and it looks really nasty, but it's a HD60 Plus. It's a little device like that. It has an HDMI and USB in one side and an HDMI out of the other to go to your TV. Isn't USB-C supposed to be easier to plug in? Hey, no worries. I'm happy to answer. I know I try to answer in the comments, but a lot of times I'll get the questions come up over and over, or I'll have like 100 questions in a day, and I won't be able to get to all of them, but I try and jump in there and answer when I can. Okay, so we're opening the webcam. Let's see, that's there. This is... Yeah. Very much appreciated too. Happy to help. So this is annoying me. Why is this not working? I get a black screen, which means it's picking something up. It's just not what it should be picking up. They got them anywhere. Best Buy is where I got mine. Amazon, though, has them if you want to get it shipped quickly. But if you want to get it closer, Best Buy is probably your best bet. Okay, so that's Game Cap. Game Cap is what it's called. Okay. All right. Oh, so the USB changed. Okay, so this is good. This helps me. So if I go to this game capture and then copy this whole address and then go to game cap and paste that address and save, then what should happen is it should come up in the game. I should have Gameception, a PS5 game inside of the studio. Yes, we have it now. Set my face. Wait, yep, there it is. Okay, a little laggy. Still a little laggy. Probably because I'm streaming, which isn't good because this is meant to stream, but I need a better computer. It is what it is. Alright, so then we could press N, and there'll be a PS5 there, because my PS5's connected. But if I wanted to, I could put an Xbox Series X there when I'm playing an Xbox game like Halo, even though I don't have one. And it has a little vents in there and everything. Or if I'm playing the Switch, I can press L, and the Switch will show up here. Oh, imagine this would be like what a PlayStation Mobile would be like. But no, it's a PS5, so we get that one. I wish it wasn't quite so laggy. But I know it's just because my studio takes a lot to process. Look at that, that was a big one. Fun fact, the audio of these fireworks that I'm using for the scene is actually a New Year's Eve celebration in Mexico, recorded. So they're not perfectly synced up with what's happening on the screen, but you can't really notice. It just looks cool, right? And when you're watching them in real life, the pops come a little bit after anyway. So it's not out of the norm to see something explode and then hear it after. So I think it works really nicely. And then now my text isn't 2D anymore. You can only hear what? Testing, test. Okay, it looks like my mic is good. Is the audio not high enough for the studio? Oops, I closed it. Can you hear that? Should be able to hear some popping in the background. And also my little Roomba. My little Roomba's over here making some sound as well. Oh, he's stuck. It's okay, he gets himself unstuck. Oh, too close to the floor. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I'm using Restream right now. I thought I was doing 720, but I guess I'm using 1080. I'll have to double check that. Yeah, I just switched to use Restream, so I'm on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook all at the same time. What internet do you have too? Is it just the internet bitrate, or is it like? Because I don't even think I'm super high on bitrate. I'm at 7K. I think that's the Twitch stream limit. Yeah. But I am doing 1080 60, which I'm used to doing. Oh, I'm supposed to be doing 720. So that is one thing that could be causing it. But yeah, so we got this really nice direct connection to a 1080p source, and then this one is a 720p source, so I can make it 1080, but my computer can't really handle it. And also it's running on a webcam right now, which normally it's running on a higher quality camera, but I'm using that camera for my stream. Max 6,000? Okay. I could do 6,720 in my next one. YouTube just spoils me, honestly. Like sometimes I'll have like 15K on YouTube, honestly. I'll just be running it straight in 1080 60. I tried 4K, but my computer's not that great. But I might do, I could do streaming 4K from the PS5. That might be fun. Okay, so how am I going to start these fireworks and stop these fireworks? I could set auto launch to false. And then I might be able to address that. Yeah, okay, so then audio. We don't want it to auto start. So turn off auto activate. All right. Now there should be no audio. blueprint, we need to set up a new event, which I guess I can make. Let's make it P. I don't think I have. I don't think I have anything set to P yet. And then we're going to grab the fireworks launcher. And then we're going to get components by class. And what class is being used? Is it custom? Set auto launch. This is what I'm looking for. So if I press P, it will set auto launch to true. Let's just test that. Because that's not always what happens. Alright, so no fireworks. And then I press P. Just as I suspected. Nothing happens. Okay. So auto launch should be the only thing that's really stopping it. I guess I could spawn it there. I could spawn the fireworks launcher and then despawn it. And then I could just leave the audio running. So let's set this to auto activate. Let's put can I save this as a blueprint? No. All right, so what is the blueprint? It is not even compiled. Oops. There we go. Okay, so that's fixed, I guess. So we need to place something here so that that's where it spawns, and it has to be in that exact orientation. So let's add, I can actually just add an empty actor, right? Like right here. Oh, I hate that. Okay. That's the spot. And then I'm going to delete TS Firework Launcher. It's referenced by the level blueprint. Yes, I know. I'm going to place this actor right here. And then Spawn actor from class. TS firework launcher. And then we want it to spawn at the location. So we're going to get actor transform, and that's where it should go. See, but then I need a way to delete it. So I guess I could make a toggle. Wait, let's just make sure that this works first. All right, so there's no fireworks. And then I press P. Are we serious right now? Oh no, oh, okay, my bad. Let's see, what the actual heck in heck is going on here? It launches so it's a TS firework launcher. Oh, that's what it is. Right here. And yeah, this is the fireworks launcher. It has, oh, it does not have the audio attached. So I need to, hold on, will that, yeah, because that's not going to auto launch. So I have to edit this one. Okay, that makes sense. The code is correct. We're fine. We're going to open this. We're going to add a sound component. And that sound component is going to be, oh, that's a media sound. We're going to add audio. And the audio is going to be Felix Bloom's. We're going to save that, compile it. We're going to set this to automatically launch. Compile that. And we're going to try it again. We're going to press P. There we go. Now the bad thing is I could press P like 10 times and it'll like yeah, there's the grand finale, folks. That's actually kind of cool, not gonna lie. Wow. I feel like I'm gonna break it. Let's put some more. Starting the new year off right with that. All right, so yeah, that's a lot, but it works. So that's the important part. I guess we should make a way to turn it off after a while. All right, so yeah, we have this will loop. Interesting. can put a delay and make it a 10-second fireworks show just for testing. And then destroy self. Alright, so I'm going to press P. And we have fireworks. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it already deleted. Yeah, that works. Yeah, shooting off fireworks at this hour. It's 1:22 in the morning. What are you doing out here? Nice. So yeah, it does work 10 seconds. I guess you should leave it for maybe 15. That seems like a good timer for it. 20 seconds. That should be good. Alright, so let's try it in a new editor window. It actually doesn't look too laggy either, with even all of this on screen. It doesn't seem too bad. Hey guys, maybe I could play some Fortnite. Alright, so let's see. That's working. I need to upgrade this text because that looks kind of gross for the Htk group. The new text I have here is a lot better, and it's all adjustable in the game. I can adjust it with a web server, go to a website and change it, or I could just go in here and change this. It comes up like that. Looks really nice from the side. Is it fully? It's a little off center. There we go. It's got to be perfect. All right, so we solved our fireworks problem, which is good. Are you guys really spamming on YouTube on a live stream? I knew you guys hit the regular ones, but geez, I'll go ahead and block. And there we go. All right, so then the other thing that I've been working on is the Htk group. So now we have the Htk Group Terminal. This is a hacking simulation game. You can enter your name, your password, shows the time and date. Samkazi, do you do game development full-time? Sort of. I'm actually a writer, and I write game design curriculum. I used to teach game design and computer science, and now I write game design courses and computer science and web development courses that high school students use around the US for a company that releases those to different schools. So that's what I do as my main job. And then my secondary job is a developer, and I do games, AR apps, VR apps, web apps, things like that. So, but in order of, I guess, pay and prioritization, I'm a writer first. So Htk Group Terminal, this is a hacking game, fake crypto, has a bunch of mystery room style missions and puzzles that you have to complete. So I could type in info here, and it'll give you what kind of commands you could look up. Let me go ahead and open up the code real quick. Yeah, it's pretty fun. I get to work from home, so that's nice. All right, so the first thing that you're going to be doing is connecting to an IP address. So if we want to scan one, for example, we can type in port scanner. And then there's an IP that we have set up that your target is, and you're going to type in 75.8.244.12. And we have a nice little scanning animation, all from within command prompt. This is your real CMD window. You can access your real files with this, so be careful. And we can see that these ports are blocked, but there's a vulnerable port on port 80. So now we have information of who we can hack and who we can log into, what ports are open, and we can go in and try and, crack those passwords and do things like that. What else did I have set up? We have our bulletin board. So actually we have who is, so we could type in who is right here and give us a who is lookup. And if we type in a real address like google.com, it'll give us the real information for that address. So it has the name servers and the registrar. Obviously, it's just Google, things like that. But when you type in the address of a game server, it'll give you specific information meant for that game server. It'll be non-existent. And then we have bboard, which is an in-game bulletin board. And if we go to threads, for example, we see that there are different topics, and you can go into the topics, read the topics. There'll be jobs for you to do, along with how much crypto you can earn from it. And then you have to go into the real world and complete those jobs. So, for example, we have that IP address from the port scanned, and if we go to the htk.icu website, this one right here, then there's actually a secret entrance to a portal. And this is your HTK Cloud Console. So if we type in that same address, I don't think that's the address. Let me find the address here. Attempting to connect. And that one wasn't found. So then let's see, which one of these is it? Attempting to connect. That one's found. So then this is a username and password that we have to find on the server in order to actually unlock it. So I'm not going to show you how to, or basically what those are. I actually don't fully remember what those are. Is it root? No. Ryan and Riona, hello, hello. You're watching a tech try to remember the usernames and passwords he set for a game. Well, yeah, once you get the username and password, you get access to a real file server with folders and everything, and you can kind of browse through them. It has desktop documents. You can see information about the person, things like that. And you're going to use those clues to solve cases in the game. And when you solve them, you're actually going to email. Let me actually open up the email. So let's go into mail. It's a mixed reality game. So it's going to be very, very mixed in with hold on, I can't multitask apparently. All right. So there's multiple accounts that I've set up. So I have Pyro, Aram, and different names that can be here. So when you, for example, get someone's password, like if the mission is to get a person's password and you hack in and you're able to get the password, you would use your own email or create a burner email account to email the person who gave you the quest. So Pyro, for example, and you would email them subject whatever you want, and then you would type in the password, and you can give them a message or whatever you want to actually send. Then I have filters set up on this email account that will actually detect certain words. So if it doesn't include a keyword, you won't even get a response. They're not going to reply to you. They might even reply like, "Stop contacting us. We don't know you," because they're a secretive organization. But if it contains the password for that mission, then I can give a canned response that'll say, "Thank you so much for completing this. We knew you were up for the task. We've wired you this much HTK coin," and you know, etc. And that way, it's a super realistic experience where you're using a real email account. You're emailing people, they're emailing you back, or it seems like it, and you're completing all these different quests. And there's going to be other quests like we're trying to get into this person's account. Uh, we need their security questions, their pet's name, the street they grew up on, etc. Right? And then they actually have to go online and find that person's social media accounts, and maybe on their Twitter, that's where you'll find what their pet is, and on Facebook, that's where you find out the city they grew up in or something, right? So they'll have to do this kind of recon on accounts that are going to be real accounts, but we're going to get their permission to use them for this purpose and turn them into quests for the game. So I think that'll be really cool and really fun to do. Um, but yeah, it's working really nicely. We have some cool effects. Like we have this loading thing here for when we're decrypting, and it looks really nice in the game environment. And then we have, oh, I guess I don't have it anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I have this one, which is kind of cool. Not sure what I'll use it for, but it's kind of cool. So that's what I've been working on with this game. It's going to be a mixed reality game, and yeah, we have some real tools in it, in a sense that they're going to be not just command line based. Like if I go to my Instagram and then I go to, I might have them installed actually. Let's see. Okay, so what is this one? Hacking game test. Okay, so yeah, this is a good example. Um, so I'm actually using Visual Studio because that's what you use to make Windows apps, to make Windows apps that mimic the real life hacking tools that you would be using if you were actually hacking. So when you're decrypting a file, you're actually going to be using a tool that looks like it's decrypting files. And it might fail, it might not fail, and you have to level up the tools and purchase new tools. For example, you start with just the basics that the HTK Group gave you, but as you level up as an agent, they open up a marketplace that allows you to purchase new tools to use that are faster, better, more powerful, can break bigger encryptions, etc. So it's not just going to be command line based, but it's actually going to be real life apps, or actually mimicking real life apps. Just like how if you do a who is, it'll actually give you information on real addresses if you type them in. So I think this one's going to be pretty cool. Should I try and get the high quality camera in the studio. I guess I could work on stream savers a little bit too. Cake says, just hit that subscribe button. Thank you. You help me so much when it comes to these things. Hey, very much appreciated. I'm glad my videos helped you out. That's awesome to hear. So are my notification things not working? I thought it would show, but I guess not. But thank you very much. So we're waiting for GameMaker to start. I can actually go in the studio. Let's turn this off. You should still be able to hear me. Yeah. And we're going to open the studio. We don't need real time. We're going to change this camera to Webcam. It's still in use by another system. So I guess what I have to do is I've got to add it here and then change, I'm huge, change the one that it's using. So I could choose Snap Camera instead. And then I could remove it. And then I can use Snap Camera. Why is it still in use by another program? It's not being used. I can stop it and start it again. Because that fixes everything in technology. Let's go ahead and close the camera. And then we're going to open the camera. Maybe not. Let's see, video capture device. All right, I guess we're going to have to use the other one for now. It feels like a waste to not use Webcam on Snap. But I think I need to close. So remove. Remove. No, I don't need to remove that one. Remove. Oh, there we go. Now it works. All right. So we'll remove that there. And then we're going to open this as a new window. as it takes as long as it possibly can to open the simple game window. I'm going to take this time to load up the green. Give me some energy for the dev headache I will undoubtedly encounter in the next little while of troubleshooting this. Thank you guys for dropping in and hanging out. Let's see. I think I could actually close this and reopen it. I think it just glitched. Let's try that again. There we go. Very nice. I'm a little bright, but I think that's just because it's nighttime. And all of my studio lights are on, so it's a little overkill for what we're doing. It's also a little laggy. It's not exactly how I'd like it to be running. Let me try if it's just a new editor window. Yeah, look at how good that runs. It looks so smooth. It's just when I have the other thing that it lags out a little bit. But yeah. I'm glad I got this working. Got World of Tanks. A buddy of mine plays it, so I'm looking forward to playing with him. Otherwise, I've just been kind of playing. I got Rocket League too. Sartaj was telling me that he plays, so I'm so down. And then Fortnite, I barely started God of War. I haven't played God of War in a very long time, since Kratos. So this is my first experience with God of War, and thankfully it's in the full 4K. So that's really exciting. Turn on the PS5 for that. So that's really cool that that's working now, and you can see that the quality is much better. I know I'm a little too close, but everything works really well there. And it also supports all the SnapCam effects. So for example, if I went in and gave myself a helmet, then I have a full 3D helmet. So it's really like I'm integrated into the studio, right? It's not super high speed because I have all the settings turned up, and my computer's honestly not. It's not like a 3090 or anything, so it's a little bit laggy. But I mean, it's a pretty immersive experience, guys. Look at this. Let's move the drone forward a little bit. Yeah, so you can see it. Make the drone dance. It's getting there. It looks pretty cool. We'll put our lights on. Oh, I just put off fireworks. They stop in 30 seconds or 20 seconds. I forgot how to do this smoke. Normally I have a second phone that has all of my effects linked to buttons already with pictures, so I could just press the picture. But I don't actually have all of the keys memorized to what they do. So like if I want to do clouds, I have to do 6. So on the keyboard, I would press 6, and now we have clouds. And the reason I would have clouds is because I want to hit the bong, and I don't want to have to show people that I'm doing that, or really like put a bad image of myself online or something. Not necessarily that weed's bad, but it just helps me kind of cloud the video. Ian Khan, hello, how are you? I'm doing really good. How about yourself? Whoa. Oh my goodness, my mic has been off the whole time. Ian Khan, so sorry. I've been chatting with my mic off. I was coughing earlier and I turned it off. Um, my bad. I can't believe I was doing that. I was saying so much stuff. I was talking about all the features and switching stuff and everything, and the sound was off. Yes, mistakes definitely happen quite a bit around here. Steam, look at that. Stream savers on Steam. Isn't that so cool? My own game. I very much appreciate positive reviews on the game. Of course, only if you actually have positive feelings towards it. It's an active development. It's very early access, but if you want something to run over your game, this is pretty cool. Let me show you how it looks. An error occurred updating it. That's lovely. Life's good. Life is really good. I've been doing a lot of work. Why is my camera so laggy? Okay. Life's good. I've been doing a lot of work, a lot of writing mostly. So this is Stream Savers. We'll just go to idle RPG mode. We don't need to enable Twitch right now because I have my stuff off. And then we'll place this on another screen somewhere. We will add a game capture. And then the game we're going to choose is that one. We're going to allow transparency. There we go. And we're going to buy an egg. There it is. So now Stream Savers is running, and we have one egg, and it's going to hatch in a while. And once it hatches, it'll start beating this boss, and we'll see what we get. We have over 200 characters. I've implemented about 70 so far. Each egg has about 7 random characters, and depending on what you get, you might get a rare one, you might get something more common. Yeah, I'm a game developer. I use GameMaker Studio, I use Unreal Engine, I use Unity, I use Play Canvas, I use GameSalad, I use 3JS, lots of different engines. Stream Savers is one game I have up on Steam, but I have others planned. If we go to itch, so we have Stream Savers, and then we have Polygon, which is in beta access. It's a game that's kind of like Call of Duty Zombies. We're using the Polygon asset pack. I licensed it through them. I bought a ton of low poly assets, and then I hired an animator to help me retarget the animations, and we set up a really cool Call of Duty Zombies like experience, and it works really well in single player right now. And I have a massive map. I've only unlocked a small portion of the map because I'm still designing it. But there's a huge map, so lots of potential, and I'm working on multiplayer. I already have the base of multiplayer in, but we have to test it on Steam's multiplayer system and servers, so we're going to see how that works. But yeah, there's lots of really cool stuff in development with that one. You can get some cool weapons. The effects are really nice too. Thank you. So yeah, that's one of them. And then we have Paragon Smash, which is a Smash Bros. Style clone, but on PC. And it has Paragon characters. And it has effects in the game, just like in Smash, where it has items, and it has rising water and different traps and things like that. I don't have fighting interactions in yet, but we're working on that. And by we, I mean me, because I'm the only one working on it. But that one should be fun, a full Smash game on PC. And then I showed you guys Htk Group, which is the Hacker's Toolkit, which is a mixed reality game that puts you as a role of a new hacker as part of the Htk hacking group, and they slowly give you access to more of their tools as you gain rank in their organization. We have StreamSaver XP, which is the Windows XP Bliss screensaver, but in Unreal Engine, and it has a 24/7 life cycle or day-night cycle. So it's just a super chill way to kind of hang out with the original XP wallpaper. You get some nice bloom effects with the sun and everything. So that's a nice screensaver, I think. That one is like $2. Hey, Ion Khan, thank you so much for the sub. Very much appreciated. And then I have a free dice roller, which is a full 3D environment that you can load up when you're playing like D&D or something with your friends. Ion Khan, thank you so much for the sub. Just pop up on screen. And basically you can like roll dice, and it has all the different dice. In case you don't have dice in real life, you can just jump in here and grab these and then roll the dice. You got your little figures back here. You got a sword and shield. You got a guitar with MikeTheTech on it. You got a PS5 and Xbox Series X, the big dice. And yeah, you just grab these and drop it, and it tells you the official number up here. And it's completely random and physics based. So that's a nice way to get a free dice roller. I made that one a while back. And then we have the virtual studio, which you guys saw. Virtual green screen. So if you have a Connect, you can use it as a webcam and have it remove the background for you, turn it into a green screen. My first text-based DOS game, which inspired the Hacker's Toolkit. This was kind of cool because it was a full RPG. You could actually like fight with enemies and stuff, and they had health, and your attack affected how much damage you did and things like that. So that was kind of cool. Then we have a bunch of tutorials and apps that I made back when I was a tech a long time ago. But this is the stuff I'm working on now. Pretty cool. Then I do a lot of writing for eDynamic Learning. I write game design courses and computer science courses. I use OBS, Streamlabs to stream, and to record, I'll use either OBS or Camtasia. Camtasia Studio allows me to record the webcam and video tracks and everything separate, so that it makes editing actual YouTube videos a lot easier. And then OBS allows me to just overlay everything and have it record and stream at once. So that's how I use that one. Is he close to 155 seconds remaining for the egg to hatch? And then he's going to have lots of enemies to kill. Very cool. Yeah, OBS is great. It's absolutely industry standard. Am I streaming on... Yeah, I am live. Cool. Just wanted to make sure I was live on Facebook. I don't stream on there too often. I'm live on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch all at once. So that's kind of cool. Oh, so we did have something in our level that was causing characters to fall out of the right side up here. And I think it was in PvP mode, Battle Royale mode. I don't think that's an issue anymore. It might be. Let's just make that taller. I think that's all we really needed to do in them anyway. So this is a mess too. I've had multiple programmers helping me with this, and they've all had to leave for one reason or another. And also, did I forget to doing mention I'm going to turn on notifications and like this video too. Thank you very much. I appreciate the support. Yeah. Like, subscribe, do the thanks button or member button or notifications. Any of it helps. Whatever you want to do would be very much appreciated. Just trying to grow the channel and get my name out there. And I appreciate you guys dropping by and spending your time with me. So I think I need to design a new interface for stream savers as well. All right. So I think something on the bottom might be a better solution. Maybe like a new transparent layer along the bottom of the screen like that. And I can add some buttons below it. So I'll make it like semi-transparent. And then in the game, we have a few options that we need to set up in it, right? We have, well, that's massive. All right. Hey, don't worry about donating. The sub, the follow, the likes, the interactions, all of it really helps and is very much appreciated. I never want anyone to feel pressured to donate anything. I'm just glad you're here. So I guess it would have to be something like this. Why am I not getting lowercase letters? Myriad Pro supports lowercase letters. Oh. Yeah. I'm using triple monitors actually. No, that's my wife. She's coughing. She's not feeling well. My fiance. Okay, so I need those 3. I do have 2 dogs though. Let's see. Sprites. Can you export the image from? Recently, I've been playing a lot of God of War. I just got into it, but I also play Warzone and Fortnite. Um, there it is. What do you enjoy? Hey, I'm streaming. Yep, we're on Windows 11 right now. That's good. Nice. Yeah, I'm enjoying Windows 11 a lot so far. It looks like a good distance. Yeah, that looks cool. Right? Compared to the current thing we have going on in the corner. Alright, so now I need the other graphics. Right. And then we need this one. And then we need the minus sign. Hey, it's all good, Ian. Thank you so much for dropping into the stream and hanging out for as long as you did. Thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate it. So now we need this one. That looks good. And then we need this one. Should I make the text on bottom smaller? These ones? Looks pretty good. Excuse me. I feel like maybe these ones need to be dropped down in opacity. So let's merge these layers. And then that looks clean. Can I add anything to this bottom bar that will make it look nicer, like a bevel? I'm not sure the bevel helps it or not. It almost looks more modern without it, maybe? With it doesn't look bad. Yeah. I'll make them fight. Fight it out, guys. Why is he not taking any damage? Oh, he is, just very slowly. I need to level him up. rid of some of those bad guys. Yeah, there's way too many bosses too. There should not be that many bosses on screen this early. I need to adjust the spawn rate of those. I can do that now, actually. That's a really good point. Alright, so spawn rates. We go to objects. Okay, I believe this is the spawn section. So let's fix the spawning issue with this by choosing we're going to push a little off the edges. And then why are so many enemies coming out warriors? It's going to remove the warrior for now. Just have hedgehogs and snails. That's what it should be. Save. Hey, no worries. Enjoy dinner. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. I feel like that's a little too bright. Looks good. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna jump off. Looks like we're reaching a lull in viewership. Thank you guys who did stick around. Thank you guys so much who were here earlier and kept me company while I was working on dev stuff. It's very much appreciated. Let me go ahead and close the game. Um, it's very much appreciated. Had a lot of fun, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.